Hello, Gloria Brooks here with Nature Glow's East Science. How to game school is what I want to talk about today. Last year, back in 2019, I was a house parent at a boarding school for middle schoolers. And I had to teach pre-algebra. That's what I was assigned. And to be quite frank, it was boring. It was, the traditional curriculum that I had to drag the kids through, the step-by-step incremental way of learning pre-algebra. Same old every single day. It started to get boring. And I knew I would be challenged going back to having to teach a traditional curriculum. So here's what I did. I ended up game schooling part of it. I did part traditional teaching because I had to. I was forced by the school administration to do that, which I hated. After all these years, I guess, this is my 25th year of education. After teaching online, totally from a relaxed homeschool perspective, and then jumping into a traditional education system again was really hard for me. There were some days I just felt depressed. Until I did this. I decided that I would bring in game schooling. So what I did was I went to Teachers Pay Teachers, and I found free games per whatever step it was that we were working on, whatever unit we were working on in pre-algebra. I would find a free game and download it, cut it up for the kids. We did card games, board games. It was really fun. The kids really enjoyed it. I got great feedback from it, and they were learning the concepts as well. So depending on what style homeschooler you are, there's a spectrum, like anything in life. If you're classical and are really adamant about covering every single step-by-step thing, you don't want your kids to miss anything, you want them to be prepared for college, I get it. Okay? Game schooling can work for you too, because I had to do the step-by-step when I was teaching at the boarding school. Or if you're on the opposite end of the spectrum, where you're a radical unschooler and you have complete trust in your child, which is fabulous. I personally feel that unschooling is the holy grail of education. It's how humans have learned for millennia. They take the adult tools, children naturally take the adult tools of the age and they master them. That's why they're into video games, because computers and digital devices are the top adult tools of the age. And if you look back over the ages, if you look at indigenous cultures, what are the kids doing? They're mastering how to build a fire. They're mastering, they're mimicking the adults. And that's what kids are doing. Sorry, my eyes are running a bit here with the slight wind. But the kids are mastering the adult tools. So why not just go with that? Go with that natural inclination. When you fight kids from practicing the natural adult tools, that's where fights arise. And we don't see it that way as adults. We think that computer games are a waste of time. But yet, that is a big tool that you could be using in your homeschool is online math games. And you can search with your kids together, and they can pick out the games that they want. Wherever you are on the homeschool style spectrum, you can pick a game per math concept that they're learning. If you're a radical unschooler, your kids are looking online anyway and have probably found a whole slew of math games if they're interested in learning math. They're on there playing different games. Even I, as an adult, I wasn't a top math student at all in school, and I'm not ashamed to say it. There was a period of time where I was, since I had to teach math, and you're expected to be an expert in everything, as a teacher. But I'm totally into self-education now. I just totally believe in it. And we have all the tools now with the internet. So you can download hundreds of math games, do board games. You can do arts and crafts. If your kid is into arts and crafts and doesn't like games, You can find math art games like my course in math art. We have a lot of art projects centered around learning math concepts, but also creating beautiful art. I'll do a post on that one of these days as well. So those are my top tips today, and combining game schooling with unit studies so you have all of your subjects covered. And unit study is a particular style of homeschooling, but unit studies can be used by every single homeschool style. It's so flexible. And my suggestion for a math unit study, you don't usually see that or hear about that, but starting with a science topic that your child is passionate about, say it's whales or jellyfish or mermaids, whatever. I know that's from mythology there, but start with a science topic and there will naturally tumble forth the math gems found within your child's favorite science topic. They'll be right in there. You know, math facts about whatever science topic your child's interested in, and match that up with game schooling. Online math games I highly recommend. They're so fun, and you can find tons of free ones. There's famous free ones like Prodigy. Dragon Box is really great because it teaches pre-algebra, algebra, geometry in such a fun way, you know. Don't let your kids miss out on that. You play them too. You'll see what I mean. They're just awesome fun, you know. You think they're addictive, but, you know, yeah, I guess, you know, so what? You know, that's what I say. I know some of you are like, so what? Oh, you don't know. My kid's on there like 10 hours a day, won't eat or sleep. Entice them with creative other choices, or, you know, maybe that's their way of deschooling. You know, kids that have been in the traditional education setting, it's like they just get really into video games. It's their way of letting go of all the grades, the testing, and all the compulsory stuff that comes with traditional education. All right, so take those tips today and grab my free unit study planner. The link with this post. Give me a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Love to have you as a subscriber. Leave me a comment, and of course share this post with other homeschoolers. Thanks for watching. Bye for